All right, I have 3 videos I just uploaded. We'll see what happens with them. It's so funny watching the algorithm and watching the stats of them. It's so obvious. They're so obvious right now. I know I got a heavy hit on my head. I'm well aware of it. I see it. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I'm okay with it. God's been preparing me for this my entire life. And it is what it is. It is what it is. God prepares you for everything that you battle. He just does. If you open your mind, body, and soul to it, if you open your consciousness, if you tap in, you just see it. Just like Tucker was prepared for everything that he's been through. Candace prepared for everything she's been through. Charlie prepared for everything he's walked through. We're all prepared for it. Even those that are, dancing with the devil. God's well aware of those too. They know it. They know it. They know. They feel the heat. They might be Baal worshipers, but they feel the heat. They know they ain't God. They know they cannot play God. And they scrambling. That I can assure you. I can see it. I can feel it. I think we all can see it and we can all can feel it. When I say things like that, so can you. So can you. Okay? That said, I wanted to touch on this. Tucker confronts Mike Huckabee on American's toxic relationship. I haven't watched this. I'm going to watch this today because I've seen clippets of it. And I can already pick up on a lot of it intuitively. And so I'm so proud of Tucker and everything he's on. I'm proud of many thousands of people. Like I know there's many people fighting the good fight. In whatever walk you're fighting it, right? Even if you ain't on the platforms in your day-to-day, you're fighting the good fight, being a good person, going against the grain, right? Standing up for what's right, treating people fairly, treating people honorably, right? Not jumping in on the gossip train, right? Being a team player, supporting one another, even if you don't agree with them. One thing Valhalla said, Nate said that was like, I loved it. He's like, if you are in agreement with someone in your life, like, 80, I think he said 80%, roughly 80%, somewhere in that wheelhouse, right? You're in alignment with your morals, your values, your ethics, your beliefs, political stance, things of that, like roughly like 80%, somewhere in that wheelhouse. You're pretty much in alignment. You're not going to agree on everything. Like, you're never going to find somebody in this world that's like, I agree with everything 100% that you're saying. Like, you're not. It doesn't exist, right? That's why everybody has individuality. They have authenticity. They have truth. They have their own thoughts. They have their own opinions. They have their own morals and values, right? But if you can land somewhere with someone roughly around like 80%, I feel like that's a solid number. I give him props on that. I love that aspect of it. I was like, I'm with you, brother. Straight up. It's truth. I don't expect people to agree with me on everything I say, right? Like, no, that doesn't even make logical sense, right? So anyways, right before this video started, I think at the front of it, it was like, hold on, let me see. Who are God's chosen people, right? That's who are God's chosen people, right? And this is what infuriates me in different ways, is there are people amongst us, and people over in, BB's land, because it's BB's land, apparently, right? The old Benz, golly, there's a common name in this whole weird debacle. Is they have the mentality of thinking there are particular people in this world that are those of God's chosen, like just those. They are, and what they say goes. And it's in the entertainment, it's in the political arena, it's in the spiritual arena, it's in the religious arena, it's in all different arenas all around the world, right? Where people think that there are people that are God's chosen people. I see it all the time on my algorithms, and it's like, I don't agree with that at all. I think we're all God's chosen people. I mean, it's in the Bible. Love thy brother, love thy sister, right? Love thy neighbor. It doesn't say just God's chosen people. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that. Like, do you have disciples? Do you have things of this nature? Absolutely, right? But the disciples were sent for a specific reason in that period of time, right? Are there people that walk amongst us, that carry a spiritual authority, right? Are there people that walk amongst us that have, a different light, a different understanding, different wisdom, different knowledge? Yeah, absolutely. That's where the gifts come in. But it doesn't make them any more less chosen than you are. Not in my mind. Not in my mind. Everybody's equal. Equal pequal, right? Like, nobody's above anybody, nobody's below anybody. Now, you can be below when you dance with a devil. That's when you go below, right? That's when you start tapping into the below energy, okay? But anything outside of that, no. And so I think that we need to understand that we are all chosen, right? If you choose to operate in recognizing who God is and who God is to you and what Jesus Christ did on the cross, and recognize that you are not king, Christ is king, right? And you have a conscious level, and the Holy Spirit that resides in you, you absolutely do, and you can surely tap into it, but it is not your place to play God, and you are not chosen to play God. Period. I take that one to the bank. Right? There's conversations that I'm willing to have with God, because I know God's be like, you're right, Amanda. You're absolutely right. Okay? And the fact that we have people in this world that try to push out and say otherwise is literally them just telling on themselves. In my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I see you now. Okay, cool. So, this book my aunt gave me a few years ago, right? And then I think it was last year, maybe. No, 2 years. I don't freaking know. She's like, get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's nonsense. She gave it to me and she told me to get rid of it. I guess her feelings changed down the road. Imagine that, right? I don't speak to her anymore. Got nothing but love, light, sending you with love and light, forgiveness. But that's about it, right? That said, on today's date, I open it up. I haven't been in it in a while, and I felt called to, right? Today's date is Illuminate, February 21st, Illuminate, right? Close your eyes, feel the warmth of his radiant smile upon your face. He is there with you now, directing your attention to his glorious light, his light, right? Close your eyes, feel his warmth, feel his light. Why? Because it resides inside you. For every disappointment, he is there to encourage you. In every heartache, his love restores you. During every season, he is the answer, the joy that chases away the dark clouds. He is. Allow him to chase away the dark clouds. Allow him to. For the most glorious one lives inside of you and illuminates your spirit and soul. He lives inside of you. Where does he live inside of you? Your heart, your mind, your spirit, your consciousness. That's where he lives inside of you. You can live from a place of victory every day. The journey of happiness begins with your decision to let God's presence, word, and power affect you more than the darkness around you, right? That is when you can live in victory, when you allow his presence, his word, his thoughts, his feelings, his love surround you in darkness, which is what we're all walking in right now. Invite him into your daily situations. Peace will be your portion. Wisdom will guide you. Favor will surround you. Favor will surround you. I'm walking testament of that. You are destined to live a flourishing life that truly makes you happy. Not only are you God's child, you are his chosen one. You are his chosen one, right? Meaning you are God's chosen one, not meaning you are chosen to play God's part, right? In reference to who lives, who dies, in reference to wars, in reference to promoting injustice, in reference to inflicting pain on others, in reference to inflicting hardship on the American people intentionally to starve people in different ways, okay? These are all things. Nobody has the power to do that. And so because we live in a world filled with people that feel as though they do, is why we've landed where we're at. Period. Right? And so you allow things to play out the way that it's going to, because it's out of your control, it's out of my control. And it's one of those things. You're just going to have to find the spirit and the consciousness and the love of God within yourself. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. It's free will. And if you don't, I respect that too. I got no judgment here. None. Absolutely none. We've got to get away from judging. But there is a different side of judgment when it comes to harming people.